Greetings and welcome back everyone to Sonic Generations. When we last left off, we were just about to enter the boss fight thing. Now this Egg Dragoon fight is actually from Sonic Unleashed, and it is very fun in here, although I am very sorry, but I am not playing this boss on hard. Why? Because I tried playing it on hard and it was incredibly glitchy. Do not ask me why, it was just really weird. So you remember earlier on in the Let's Play, I said something like, Sonic would occasionally go from, there's a transitioning of Sonic from 2D to 3D, and in 3D he has full movement control, and then in 2D he has only, well, left and right movement. This boss fight was really messing up with my movement control, because during the transition, Sonic would just skip the movement transitioning, and he would still be controlling in 2D in a 3D plane, and it was just really, it was really weird, really glitchy, and I can't, man, I can't. So I'm not playing it on hard, I'm playing it on easy, and you can probably notice that I am because my life counter has taken quite a lot of reductions. But yeah, here we are, Modern Sonic versus Egg Dragoon, which is a very annoying fight, and that was very glitchy there. You notice there that because I got hit there as Eggman was slamming the thing down, it sort of auto-teleported me into the middle, which is just really odd. Don't ask me why it did that, but it did. I guess just to try and center me before I managed to mess things up. I don't know. As far as tactics go, there's really not that much you can do in this fight, aside from just follow the very linear path that the game designers have set up for you. You know, you go up the little hills, you jump through the loops. That's really all there is to it. See, we're already almost done. We basically just started this part. Ridiculous. Yeah, so just keep avoiding the Eggman's attacks and you'll be good to go. I say that and I get hit. Yay me. This fight can be pretty annoying though, because there's lots of moments where you can get really close to just about to attack him, and then he'll just like back away, and it's just like, Eggman, could you not? Eggman, more like dick head. Actually, speaking about Dr. Eggman, there's a little fun fact for you. Well, you know how his name's Robotnik now? What I recently found out is Robotnik means slave, or robotic slave, sort of thing. So that's actually something pretty cool, because, you know, Eggman did make his robots his slaves, and they call them Robotnik, which is, I think, it's the Czech, I think that's pronounced it, word for slave. I did not know that. That's pretty cute how they added that into there. So, yeah, that's something that you may not have known, and now you do know. If you did know it, then, well, congratulations, Mr. Smarty Pants. Anyway, just continue holding X here in order to homing attack on him, and you may do enough damage in order to beat him. I didn't, so we have to do another few roundabouts. Also, here's a fun fact. If you, well, not a very fun fact, but a nice little tip. During those sections where Eggman is throwing the ice at you and you have to avoid them, if you boost through that, you do actually make that section shorter than it normally would be. So, yeah, so if you want to be safe, you can avoid his attacks and just be slow and steady. But if you do want to make it through here fast, the best way to do that is to just hold down boost and continue boosting. You will probably get hit quite a lot, but it does make it a lot quicker in order to get through that section. So that's something to keep in mind. Anyway, I think we are nearing the end of this fight. Another diving section, and we should be good to go. Yeah, hold down the X button or square button depending on what platform you're on, and you should be ready to destroy Eggman. Hold on. Get ready to destroy him. There, and he got destroyed. There we go.
I can't believe this. I was supposed to beat you this time. Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't get that memo. I beat you every time. No, seriously. We beat this guy every time. It's like it's our job or something.
What's Eggman even doing here? I thought you said he'd been kidnapped by that big weird thing that sent us all to this place. See? He was kidnapped. This is getting stranger all the time.
Alright, let's just head over there. Now that we've got all the Chaos Emeralds, we can make our way to the finals. I got all the Chaos Emeralds. Okay, game, I don't need you telling me to get the Chaos Emeralds when I already have them all. Anyway, let's just quickly plop into these things, and then that will start them moving, and we will get to experience the ever so enjoyable section of the game. Just... actually, it's not doing anything. What the hell's going on? Why isn't it moving? It's weird. Move! Alright, now it's going. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, now we will get to enjoy the game doing its ever so fast-paced gameplay that we've all come to know and love from Sonic. It is called spinning around very slowly. Yeah, allow me to show a demonstration of the fast-paced movement. There. This is actually, no, hold on, here it is. Now we can actually be, now I can actually show it off properly. Wasn't that exhilarating? It was exhilarating for me. I couldn't even commentate that because it was so fast. Oh, another fast-paced section is coming up. And whew, all done. I don't know if YouTube will even be able to keep up with that sort of high-speed gameplay, because I mean YouTube is limited to 30 FPS, and that actually needs at least 120 FPS to get the full experience. So I'm sorry if you guys get such a poor quality of that intense gameplay that you just saw there. But with that being said, now we've opened up a portal to the Nether Realm, or something like that. Anyway, it's time for us to enter that area now that we've powered it up. So let's just get to it. Also, gonna do it on hard mode.
Okay, whatever you are, if you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! But how?
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik!
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation, which I discovered had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic! Wow, will I really get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me? You and what mustache? I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving!
Move all you want, I'm still going to stomp you into a blue jelly. That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Do it, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Not you!
You've got this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic.
Who are they? They are insignificant.
You've got the power, Sonic. Focus your spirit.
We're with you guys! I believe in you, Sonic!
Don't give in, Sonic.
I know you can do this, Sonic!
You can win, Sonic!
You always do.
Time to scramble some Eggman, Supersonic style!
Was that the first time Sonic has ever called himself, or ever called that form Supersonic? I always thought that was just something that the instruction manual called it, and never in the actual game did they refer to it as Supersonic. I may be wrong, but I don't think they've ever called it Supersonic specifically. There's actually also another sort of version of like where they call something that's always been referred to as something in the manual but never in game, like Amy's Pico Pico Hammer. In here, Amy calls it her Pico Pico Hammer, but I don't think she's ever actually called it her Pico Pico Hammer before. She's just called it her hammer, or she's barely even acknowledged its existence. So that's something that's a bit weird. Just hearing stuff like Supersonic style and all that. Anyway, this boss is, well, it's incredibly annoying, and especially annoying when you're trying to get the achievement or trophy for You Can't Touch This. If you don't know what that is, that's basically beating the entire boss without getting hit once. Yeah, it is annoying. Anyway, in order to beat the boss, what you need to do is you need to hold right, just hold down right, do not even let go for a split second, and always boost, which is holding the X button. You have an infinite amount of boost as Supersonic, but what you don't have is life. So even though you get hit, you don't lose any rings, but you are always losing rings. So you always got to make sure that you always make sure you pick up some rings whenever you can, because that is your life balls. If you look in the top left, you can see my rings are depleting, and yeah, once it hits 0, I'm dead. So that's something to keep in mind when you're playing as Supersonic here. And yeah, so when you're playing as Sonic here, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you always have Sonic's lined up with Eggman's core. Like his very core. Make sure you have either Classic Sonic or Modern Sonic lined up. So if you're in 2D, make sure you have 2D Sonic lined up with Eggman's core, and if you're in Modern Sonic stage, then make sure you have Modern Sonic lined up with his core. Don't try and like have them both in the middle. That's just not going to work. So just make sure you have it lined up in the middle, and you'll be good to go. And yeah, now the biggest difference between this level on normal and hard is that on hard, well, you use a Classic Sonic a hell of a lot more than you use Modern Sonic. Like, in the modern version, you're pretty much always using, in the normal version, you're pretty much always using Modern Sonic. But in the Classic version, you're pretty much always using Classic Sonic, so it's a bit reversed. Like, when I play it on normal, I never see Classic Sonic ever do any sort of moves on Eggman. It's always Modern Sonic. But in here, you actually see modern Sonic doing, or classic Sonic doing something. I know I've miscalled Sonic, modern Sonic and classic Sonic like a million times. Like I've said classic Sonic when I meant modern Sonic, and I meant modern Sonic when I said classic Sonic. Now the laser is very annoying. As soon as it hits you, when you're trying to avoid it anyway. I'm not, so I don't really care. Yeah, so if you want to avoid it, just swap to 2D and then it will basically have no chance of hitting you. Well, it does have a chance of hitting you, but it's a lot lower than it is in 3D, so you may want to just do that. Now, when time energy builds up, basically everything slows down, and the best thing that you can do is just spam the boost button. I'm not going to do that because it just is annoying as hell on the ears, and I don't want to give you that. But yeah, so if you want to speed up during that boost section, just spam the boost button and you'll get a little bit faster each time, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, I think we're going to be able to hit him, or is he going to... No, I don't think I am. He's shifting dimensions. Yeah, bloody hell. So now, I think you've got to hit him 3 or 4 times in order to win, and we've already hit him twice, so we're pretty much already done. Now, when you press the A button, or the homing attack button basically, you'll send classics or modern Sonic flying, and what that does is it destroys the debris. If you get hit by the debris, then you'll get slowed down. But if you're trying to get the achievement, you can't touch this, you can run into all the debris that you want, and you can still get the achievement or trophy. So don't worry about that if you're trying to get that trophy. But if you're trying to, you know, just be good, and like, or not be good, but like do it as quick as possible, I mean, then yeah, you do need to avoid the debris because it can slow you down quite a bit, and so can his attacks. I also say, like, the chances of getting hit by his laser is very little in 2D, but I managed to get hit by it. Although, to be fair, I did mean that it has very little chance of getting hit by 2D when he's in 3D and you're in 2D. That's what I meant. Okay, so yeah, we're nearing the end of this little fight. Just gotta run into the final bit. Okay, he's pushing me back. Thanks a lot, mate. Okay, we've got 206 rings though, so I'm sure we can wait him out for a little bit longer. Jesus Christ, I've got so many rings. I think I've got 2 1-ups through this or something like that. That's insane. Anyway, as soon as we manage to get over there, we should be able to get a nice little hit on him. No? Okay. This is frustrating. Come on. This fight can be very annoying because you'll get pushed back at the very last second and just, annoying as hell. But we managed to do it. There we go.
Burn to ashes!
Sonic, press left bumper and right bumper at the same time to combine your powers. Still warm. Time travel. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great! He collects how many? Wow, where does somebody put all those gold rings? You know what? I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask.
It was great teaming up with you. Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
There's our ride!
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
And that is the end of my Sonic Generations Let's Play. I'm going to let the credits roll because, well, they're a nice little credit section. If you haven't already, make the video full screen and just enjoy the ending little section as it has a look through all of Sonic's greatest and most awful moments of his history in a nice little slideshow while it plays some fitting music. Anyway, thanks for sticking around everyone, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be off. GG.
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here! Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic? Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.